Hello Digital Circus fans! As soon as this episode came out, I was expecting it to be a banger, but I did not expect it to be this good! The amount of character development we got this episode was insane. But today, we will focus on our favorite boy, Jaxs. Hey guys, I'm Jaxsy Boy and this is my first video. Give me your thoughts down below and let's get started. So in today's video, we will focus specifically on Jaxs' facial features, primarily his mouth and eyes, because they allow us to distinguish if he is truly genuine or not. So first off, I want to call back to this moment at the end of episode 2, when everyone was celebrating Kaufman's funeral. We noticed Jaxs wasn't there. But we also noticed Jaxs' sad look in his eyes that he immediately tried to hide from us. This subtle facial feature tells a lot because it shows that Jaxs did care for Kaufman, but he was trying to hide it. In fact, back in episode 1, we can see Jaxs took a blue bowling ball from Kaufman's room before leaving Ragatha and Pomni there. It is theorized that Jaxs got all the keys to everyone's rooms because of something related to Rivet's attraction. Maybe he couldn't open the door to help her or something. We don't know yet. But that being said, it is also theorized that he collects items from abstracted members' rooms to keep a piece of them with him. Because we all know that Jaxs, deep down, does in fact care for the people around him, and this theory doesn't seem too far off. Now going back to this specific facial feature, we also see it in episode 5, when Ragatha speaks about her mom. He has the same look, as if he genuinely feels bad about what Ragatha went through with her mom. It is also theorized that Jaxs and Ragatha have ties in the real world, and that he hates Korn because of the farm of Ragatha's family, but that is a whole other ballgame that we will get into in a future video. Next, I would like to shift the attention to when Jaxs' mouth disappears and his eyes get huge. We see this in episode 5 when Ragatha apologizes for mentioning the fact that he had no more friends anymore. Unlike Ragatha's usual cheerful self, people pleaser self, this apology felt genuine, and we can see that Jaxs genuinely felt it. He went silent and he was at awe, as we can see in his eyes. He genuinely took the compliment and had nothing to say. This is unusual for Ragatha, and it is even more unusual for Jaxs to hear this. He is so used to her apologetic and, like he said, overly cheerful self that her ways of showing love don't feel genuine anymore.
Doesn't she get on your nerves sometimes?
I mean, she's nice to everyone.
I don't know. I think she tries way too hard. Like, we're stuck in... Why are you always pretending everything's always fine? Like, if you tell someone they're loved and appreciated every day, it just kind of loses all meaning. It just feels like she's trying to take advantage of you, you know?
Well, he certainly felt that one, guys. Next, let's dive into the classic facial expression of his eyes shrinking. Now, circus fans, y'all know this one was coming. This is a classic sign that Jaxs is being his real self rather than his fabricated outer shell. The first huge glimpse of this we got was in episode 4, when he got sucked into that room for employee training. He seemed genuinely scared, and even asked Gangle if anyone could see this.
Nobody can see this, right?
It is as if he doesn't want anyone to see this vulnerable side to him, and his genuine fear can be seen through his overall demeanor, and most importantly, his eyes. We had plenty more scenes of this in episode 5 and 6. For instance, in episode 5, during the bar scene, Jaxs orders a drink and mentions to remove the egg yolk since he's vegan.
Give me a whiskey sour, but hold the egg white since I'm a vegan. What? I hate this! How is this even possible? I thought Kane couldn't...
And then he has the same genuine, fearful look in his eyes when he realizes that Kane could truly have control over their minds, and that he was lying back in episode 1. And that is truly a scary thought to have.
Why can't I remember my name?
Nobody can remember their name once they enter the digital circus. One of the few things I don't have control over are your minds. So all I can help you with is coming up with a new one.
But enough of Jaxs' fear. Let's talk about the other main emotion conveyed in these eyes. Anger. In episode 5, when Ragatha mentions he doesn't have friends anymore, his eyes shrink and he has this angry look to him, showing that he was genuinely mad that she mentioned that. In episode 6, when Jaxs and Pomni are arguing, he has this expression many times. Two notable ones are, one, when Pomni mentions that this behavior could be a reason for people's abstractions.
Have you ever thought that this might be what causes people to abstract in the first place?
Oh my God! Are you seriously gonna blame me for something that everybody else did too? You didn't even know him! You don't even know what people are like before they abstract. They are not pleasant to be around. Like at all!
As you can see here, and he goes on this big angry rant. Or second, when he doesn't fight back and then says Pomni thinks he cares about her because he doesn't fight back. Look at this scene, for instance.
What's wrong with you?
Why didn't you fight back?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Because I didn't fight back, that means I secretly care about you? I'm just a misunderstood little chicken fetus in an egg that needs to be cracked open. Well, I am not. I do not care about you or anyone else in this circus in the slightest. End of story.
Now, enough of his anger. Let's talk about a newer emotion mainly seen in the latest episode, his regret. Jaxs is the kind of character to not give a shit what other people think about his actions, since he is simply, according to himself, trying to fit into his archetype.
What's your archetype then? The villain?
Listen, I add a key dynamic. I see how far I can push things. I screw with people, and I break the fourth wall. You wanna know why? It's 'cause it's funny. I do everything 'cause it's funny. 'Cause I'm the funny one.
The funny one?
Yeah.
Well, in episode 6, at the end of the argument with Pomni, he swears for the very first time, and he looks at his hand. He seems truly regretful for having pushed Pomni away from him, since he seemed to genuinely enjoy their time together. The fact that he looked at his hand could show that he really liked the whole Daisy Bell scene, and when they held hands together at the end of it. In fact, that scene happened right before he had a look at Ribbit's room and snapped back to his senses. It's as if he got reminded to push Pomni away for her own good, and he seems to still regret it since he enjoyed their time together. Right after that, in the ceremony scene, right before he goes to the bathroom and, you know. Has a near abstraction moment, he is seen with the same regretful look in his eyes and his legs shaking, further implying that he does in fact regret having pushed Pomni away, but he can't do anything about it since it's his coping mechanism. So, Digital Circus fans, keep your eyes out for his mouth and eyes in the next episode. And Funny Bunny fans, tell me what y'all think is gonna happen between them. This was my first video, so please like, subscribe, and tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Peace out guys, it's Jaxsy Boy, and have a good day.